And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
So at first I was like, okay, I'm tripping, right? No way did I see that. No way this guy's going to do that out in the open. So then I look at it again. And yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. I mean, if he would have said the slogan with it, I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. I mean, did this guy forget which rally he was at? Or, honestly, did he know exactly where he was and they just don't care now? They're like, hey, Donald Trump won. We could do whatever the hell we want. I mean, there's no other reason to do that. Like, I can't think, first of all, I can't imagine the guy would do that not knowing what it looks like, okay? Second of all, there's no other reason to do that. The only reason you would do something like that is to make a statement. Like, here I am doing this, screw every one of you guys. And anyone that wants to get on here and be like, oh, that's not what he meant, or you guys are overreacting, always bringing up race and racism. What did he mean? Actually, I don't care what you got to say. I don't care. Anyone that's going to make any type of excuse for this or try to say he didn't mean it or, you can do that and not mean that or whatever, you're full of it. You're full of it and you're denying the blatant racism that it is. And there was so much that happened today. Like, then you have Donald Trump standing up there, like, thanking Elon basically for rigging the election or something.
And then he journeyed to Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania. And he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote-counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon.
So yeah, there was that too. So he's like, Elon knows those computers. He knows how to work with those computers. He went to Pennsylvania. He knows those computers. And then we won Pennsylvania by a landslide. Huh. And there's a lot of crickets on this too. It's crazy the amount of people who are now bending the knee. The networks and all that. I mean, networks that we've always been kind of skeptical of and people on those networks that we've been skeptical of. But on CNN today, they said Donald Trump ran a campaign that was close to normal. Like seriously, watch this.
Before I bring in Daniel Dale to do some fact checking on some of the things he said that were not true about January 6, 2021, I think it's important to point out that the Trump-Vance campaign in 2024 was a very disciplined campaign and did a decent job of depicting President Trump as somebody who obviously had strong feelings on the border, somebody who had strong feelings on inflation and a disruptor, but somebody who was within the realm of normalcy, which is not obviously what we just heard from the new president there in Emancipation Hall.
Close to normal? What is normal about going around saying that Haitian people are eating cats and dogs? There is nothing normal about that at all. What is normal about saying that boys are going to school as boys, being kidnapped at the schools and changing their sexes and then coming home as girls? What's normal about that? What's normal about getting up and saying woke is bullshit? What's normal about running around with Laura Loomer, who is and literally like accepts the fact and is proud of being a racist? What is normal about hanging out with Charlie Kirk, who says that MLK is a bad person and we shouldn't have the Civil Rights Act? What is normal about that? There was nothing normal about this campaign. To say that this campaign in 2024 was normal was to only you would only be able to like compare it to Donald Trump's other campaigns, which weren't normal either. But you've set the bar so low that you're saying Donald Trump's campaign was normal. Saying people are eating cats and dogs is normal. I've thought these next 4 years were going to be a shit show, but this is way worse than I thought it was going to be. The fact that Elon Musk stood up there, threw his hand on his chest, and threw out the salute that he threw out right in front of a crowd of people who got even louder when they saw it. Like, they got louder. They were happy. They were like, yeah, we get to be outright racist and they better not say anything. They are proud of it. The people who support them are proud of it. And this is what we have to fight against for the next 4 years. I hope y'all are ready. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.